So Peter says that we're to have fervent love for one another, and then the way that we're to show this, or one of the ways that we're to show this, is to be hospitable to one another without grumbling, without complaining about it. You're sharing with someone, you're giving to them what you have, you're living in community with them, and you're not complaining that this person's using me or taking this away. But then he says this, the next verse, as each one has received a gift, minister it to one another. So that you may have goods, you may have something that you can share with someone, and you're to share it with someone without grumbling and complaining, in response to the fact that we're living in light of eternity. We're living with the end in sight. He says, because we're living in these last days, then be hospitable, share what you have. But he reminds us that in sharing, the reality is that every single one of us have something to contribute. Every single one of us have a gift that God has given to us. Maybe it's not sharing goods, but it's sharing what we know of who God is, of spiritual things. It's sharing an arm up to lift someone up when they're down. It's sharing whatever gift that you have. So he says, as each one of us, every single one of us has received a gift, we're to minister it, we're to share it with one another. And in so doing, we are good stewards of God's manifold grace. God has been so gracious to us. He's given to every single one of us common grace so that all of us are living and breathing, whether we believe and follow God or not. We all have God's common grace, but even beyond that, He's given to every single one of us a gift, a calling, a talent, and we're to take that and to recognize that this is a God-given thing that He's given to us, and we're to use it to minister it to one another for His glory, for His greater good. And so, yes, it may be true. We might be living in sight of the day when Jesus returns, the second coming of Christ. And if we are, great. If we aren't, the response is still the same. We need to be living in such a way that is showing forth the gift that God has given to us. We need to live in such a way that is ministering grace and love to others. And so whether or not you're going to church or you believe in what the scriptures say, the Bible is very clear. God, whether you're following Him right now or not, has given to every single one of us a gift, and He desires that we would use that gift to share it with others and to bring Him glory. And so my encouragement would be that you do that. Find out what that gift is and use it for His glory.